I am poor. Now, did that stop me from getting a first class ticket? Not at all. Let's dive into it. First of all, space, there's too much of it. There's way, way, way too much space that you even know how to deal with. You can stretch your legs out. I'm 6 feet tall, so my knees normally hit into the front seat in front of me, and especially if someone leans back, it just hurts and it aches my knees. This one, your legs like this, all the way up. And you got more arm space on your side. There's no one around you. There's more space than you actually know what to do with. This one, I give 5 stars compared to economy, which I give 2 stars. It's really not that bad sometimes, especially if the seat next to you is empty or if it's just a tiny person, or if you can scooch your legs underneath the seat in front of you, but it is kind of painful still. I've got a mirror, and it's a good thing too. I can't go 8 hours without seeing my own lovely face. Fancy headphones, man. I love a good pair of headphones. Usually they give you those shitty disposable little earbuds that you put in. Half of them are broken. These headphones, very nice. 4 out of 5. They weren't sound canceling, but they're very, very nice. And those regular earbuds, 0 out of 5. Horrible. They brought me a warm towel, just like the movies. Like, I can't believe they actually give you a warm towel. When I got it, I had no idea what to do with it. I just grabbed it and was just looking at it for like 2 minutes. And then by that time, I like opened it up and it was already cold. And I was like, oh, damn. But it's okay. They came back and I got a different towel the next time. But it was lit. I can't believe they actually bring you a warm towel just like in the movies. Speaking of warm, they also brought me warm nuts, which actually isn't that cool because I'm used to warm nuts in my mouth. No, but just kidding. The warm nuts were really nice and I really did enjoy them. It still sounds wrong. But anyways, the warm nuts were nice. 5 stars. 3 stars for your regular economy nuts because 3 stars for your regular economy nuts, which are sometimes honey roasted, but they're usually not quite as good. I got to do Coke from a glass, and it was really, really good. They had constant service. They didn't even ask me to like, oh, do you need anything more? They just would like bring more. Constant service, 10 out of 10. I love that part. So I had to pee so much because of it. I just had constant Coke in my system. So I was getting up and down and up and down. Coca-Cola. Maybe. Personalized service was really nice. They knew my name the second I stepped onto the plane. I was like, oh, okay, Mr. Paisley. Oh my gosh. It got a little bit weird because I wasn't used to people doting on me and waiting on me. So I felt a little awkward at first. And I was pretty informal compared to the rest of the people around me that were much, much more high class than me. I mean, I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts. So I think they immediately were like, oh, okay, we can treat this guy like a normal human being. But still use the mister. So that was interesting. Interesting. Big turn on. Just kidding. 5 stars out of 5. I really don't mind the personalized service in the back either in the economy. I give that a 3 stars. It's just that because there's so many people, they can't like constantly check on just you. So the first class is nice because there's a lot less people, so they can check up on you way more. Oh my gosh, how did those pictures get in there? Oh my, that was such a silly accident. Oh my gosh. But after that impromptu accident, I had to go get lotion after I washed my hands. Ooh, sandalwood. I had me smelling good on a plane. Usually I smell way worse by the end. But yeah, sandalwood bitches. I'm classy. The silverware was chilled in the fridge. It's not that important, but I just thought that was something kind of cool and fancy. Now we got to go into the food. I got 2 meals. 2 excellent meals. The first one was teriyaki chicken with asparagus, rice, a little cake on the side, and a drink. Not to mention bread with butter. It was legitimately the best meal I've ever had on a plane. I was shocked. The quantity was like double what you get in the back. Back isn't too bad still because you still get food. They could not serve you anything. But this up front was quite a bit nicer. So I would rate that 5 out of 5 for sure compared to the back, which is more like a 2 or a 3. I still don't think it's bad, and I really appreciate it anytime they bring me food in the back anyways, but it's a little nice to be a little doted on, a little extra. And then my second meal was a juice-alicious burger. They even had the tomatoes on the side so it doesn't get the bun soggy, which I thought was a very nice touch. Then they had some nice potato wedges. They were a little weird, and I was hesitant to try them because they were green. I was like, are these fries? I don't really know what it was, but it was pretty nice. And then some fruit on the side. Also, 5 out of 5. 2 back-to-back meals on a plane that were actually good. That's unprecedented. So first class, I'm sorry. First class is just beating the shit out of economy and food. 5 out of 5 both times compared to 2 to 3 out of 5 in economy, and sometimes even worse depending on if they give you stuff that's shit. Now after food, you know what you gotta do. You gotta take a nap. And I didn't have to sleep like this, like craning my neck back and then forward and then getting a crick in my neck. I slept all the way lying down. Oh my gosh, that is an experience I will never forget. Lying down in the middle of a plane. That was so I was so excited that I could lay down. I couldn't even sleep. I was so excited. I pulled that down. That was just a facade. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited the fact that I could lay down and enjoy a movie. Oh my gosh, that experience, an 11 out of 5. I mean, way better. Way, 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 way better than economy. Economy, the sleep is usually like an hour and a half max on like a 10-hour flight, and it's so uncomfortable. This, that was genuine comfort. That would be like the sole reason I would do this over economy. So the seatbelt thing is actually kind of funny because they have a strap that goes over your shoulder and clicks down, kind of like a seatbelt in a car. So does that mean that not everyone in the back is getting the proper seatbelt? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because the rich are much, 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 much better than those poor, disgusting cattle in the back. Ugh! So I gotta say, that whole experience was a 5 out of 5. I think regular economy is still good. I think it's more like a 3 out of 5, but it's still great. But really, I just wanted to add on this little extra part to just say how grateful I am for an experience like that. Like, I might not ever fly first class again. That was once in a lifetime. If you ever get a chance to experience it, it is, I mean, it's amazing. It's really cool, even if it's just to be able to say, I flew first class one time. But I'm so thankful that I was able to do it. I might not ever again, and it's something that I'll always remember. So, thank you guys. Hopefully, I get to do more cool stuff soon.